Welcome back to the channel, Crypto Tro. I am Crypto Tro, bringing you the latest and the greatest in cryptocurrencies. And today, we're going to talk about DeFi Kingdoms Crystalvale and just some of the updates that they gave on the recent AMA. We're also going to talk about just the price on Crystalvale and for the Crystal token and much, much more, man. So we're going to get straight into that. But before we do, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Like I always say, I got a playlist specifically for DeFi Kingdoms, everything DeFi Kingdoms, from making the liquidity pool all the way until buying heroes, man. So check out their playlist. I got 46 videos on there, just straight DeFi Kingdoms content. So check that out for me. Link in the description and it's up top, so click it. And also, I gotta let you know as well, this is not financial advice. This is just my personal take on things and my personal opinions. But before you invest in any cryptocurrencies, always make sure you consult with the financial advisor before you go any further and know why you are investing in that specific asset, man. So enough of the spiel right there. I had to give you that, but let's get into it. Avalanche DFK, let's go. So right now I'm on deck screen and we can see the current top token on the DFK chain is Crystal, coming in at 24 cents. So let's just look at the chart, man. Let's look at the chart. So let me change that to the candlesticks. So let's zoom out. Let's just zoom out for on a day. Let's just zoom out the entire chart, man. We can see, of course, that all-time high was up in the 40s, 48. But we can see, of course, I told everybody Crystal's gonna sell off just because it wasn't anything to do on the DFK chain at the time. And it was just everybody got airdropped these crystals, and of course it's gonna be a major sell-off. So we seen that sell-off included with the bear market, and it just absolutely tanked. But I believe it's still super early in the project, and we are still super early for the DFK chain. So I pretty much expected this. I wasn't going in when Crystal first debuted. I wasn't going in trying to buy Crystal just because it was a lot of tokens airdrop, and people love to get their free money, and the first thing you're gonna do is pretty much sell it off, especially if it's no current use case, or if at that time it wasn't a use case for Crystal. So right now is a good time, in my personal opinion, to buy Crystal, and we seeing everything that's unfolded, especially with Harmony One and them getting hacked, and now the DeFi Kingdoms team is really trying to build out Crystalvale faster because we want the same experiences that we have on the Serendale side. So the faster Crystalvale gets built out, I believe the faster the price will appreciate. But right now, we're not looking for nothing too major just because we are in a bear market. But it's always good to see teams still working in a bear market. I don't really necessarily care about price. As long as a team continues to work in a bear market, I believe the project will be good if it has some type of use case and people want to hold that token. So now we're going to the DFK AMA. Like I said, this was from last Monday, I believe, and pretty much just an update on what's going on in the DeFi Kingdom space. I'm not going to read the entire thing. I'm just really going to summarize some of the things that I found interesting and more. So let's get into it. So Dreamer said pretty much Serendale plans becoming more and more important to valuation of the project and a fundraise so that, and Crystalvale parity has been important to put Kingdom Studios in a position of strength. So seeking short-term raise for short-term development so as to not rush into a bad long-term investment in a rush decision. So talking to a team right now for a capital injection that will also involve a new home for Serendale. Very positive conversation so far, and have another meeting tomorrow. So they have been talking about finding a new home other than Harmony One. I made a video about that as well. They've been talking about leaving the Harmony One blockchain, but nothing is set in stone just yet. It's just conversations and talks. But like I said, I think right now they should continue building Crystalvale out and just see, and let's see what the Harmony One blockchain does and see how they can make up for the recent hacks and things like that. So in other news, man, what caught my eye too, it was the 20K heroes that were bridged in 48 hours. The meditation circle will probably be next, and that's already up and running. Like I said, this was a week ago. So the meditation circle is up and running in Crystalvale, and now we can see that they are working on the item bridge and then the gold and crystal mining after that. Then the Alchemist in progress and would like to move duels over. So they are really pretty much working to build out Crystalvale just like Serendale, where you wouldn't have to choose one. You can either do, you can do both, or you can, whatever you want to do. But having all the features on Crystalvale is something that's major, just because now new users who originally started on Crystalvale have something to do, and it gives the game more use case. So Fox said, would like to do duels on Crystalvale. Would be cool to have season 1 kick off there. Competitions across multiple chains will be cool, but are tricky. Been reading all the rapid art posts on this, and it's helping us to think about how to think about revision/reworks. So migrating gold and crystal mining to Crystalvale, followed by training quests, working with Synopsis on item bridging, up to 42 quests so far on Crystalvale. Not only are we using crystal for all the gas, but we are also burning jewel and adding to quests and floating jewel funds. So this is something that also caught my eye. We know with the Crystalvale blockchain, we know you use jewel for the gas fees. And with this burning jewel and the more transactions that we have, it burns more jewel, and there's more jewel taking or being taken off the open market. And then also the jewel funds. That's just something I believe is very crucial, just helping Jewel build up that base and that really treasure their war chest, and just having those Jewel funds in a wallet to be able to help develop the game even more. So questions from Rapid Art. One question was, will Harmony be cutting its fees that were recently increased? We don't know if Harmony will be cutting fees. It's assumably linked to their overall plans. They are aware of the impact. As they sort overall plans, we may see adjustments, but have no specifics. So true that the same person could win multiple pools on the same raffle, where multiple people can win a raffle. Well, Fox basically stated that we can set any number of items to be prizes for raffles and could have multiple winners. Could multiple winners and all winner could win the multiple items in that pack. That is intentional. Trying to create more simultaneous raffles. Originally just had one, small, medium, and large, but it wasn't compelling. Having more than one at a time is more fun. Raffles are cool because it's one of the first automated things like it we've seen on the blockchain. Some don't like that one person can win multiple times on the same raffle, but intends to save up and go hard on a given raffle, and you might get lucky getting multiple wins on that. It's a dynamic system. Having all raffles be single and one winner, we tried it, but it's too intense on the chain. So what about the remaining Crystalvale Gen 0 raffles? Final Crystalvale Gen 0 raffles are coming soon, and the time is announced in Discord. So what about the plans for the duplicate eternal pages? Well, there may be a trade in of multiple pages to get an older page from the old set. Once order book is out, we will be easier to trade and transfer these. So closing remarks, Hubert basically said, thanks for the patience while we roll out Crystalvale parity. Hope everyone understands why we have to reshift our priorities. Once we get parity, we will start pumping out new content again. Dreamer stated, if you are experiencing or enjoying your experience with merchandise, the Synapse Bridge, or Crystal, requesting consider posting about it on social media. Any positive feedback about it is backed by actual experience and not hype is always helpful. And Fox said, been in a bear market for a while. Bear markets are where some of the best projects today were built. The people still here are dedicated to continue building. So, like I stated earlier, man, the bear market is one of the best times to really invest in the crypto project. We've seen projects similar to DeFi Kingdoms like Axie. We know in that time around 2020 when Axie first debuted, we know it debuted at an ICO at 10 cents, man. And we see right now I think it's trading around $13, $14, but it hit an all-time high in the hundreds plus. And me personally, I believe DeFi Kingdoms is pretty much not the same thing as Axie, but it brings a lot more to the table just because they're a DEX as well. And it just brings more people and more use cases for that project. So I'm not saying it's gonna, do the same thing Axie did, but like I said, I just like to compare it and we just look at history and not only just gaming, but just crypto projects in general. So that's my spiel on that. Like I said, DeFi Kingdoms Crystalvale, they're rolling out everything. They're trying to put out, the professions. We already got the foraging and fishing. Next is coming is the mining and gardening. And then, like I said, you can finally buy heroes on Crystalvale as well. And let's just check out the floor price real quick. We see right now the floor price is 33 crystal. So that's under $100. It's really under $33. It's like, I'm not sure because crystal is like 24 cents. So it's very, very cheap to buy a hero. And that's why I'm telling everybody, man, now is the time if you want to play the game. You can't look at it as I'm trying to make money in the short term, but think more of it in long-term longevity and just really level up your heroes and work your heroes and just make them appreciate. So once the actual price of the token appreciates, we will see these heroes start to sell fast because now more people are coming to the ecosystem and more people with more money. So if you don't have a lot of money, you can buy heroes to start playing the game. And once your heroes appreciate in value by you leveling them up properly, then you can sell them off to somebody else who has the funds and who wants to use their hero to work for them. So that's my video for today. Just want to give an update on DeFi Kingdoms Crystalvale and the professions and everything that's just rolling out and why I'm still super bullish on DeFi Kingdoms as an entire project. So, like I said, I'm Crypto Tro. Make sure you like all of my videos, man. Tap into all the videos and make sure you tap into that DeFi Kingdoms playlist as well. Like I got 46 videos strictly on DeFi Kingdoms, man. So tap into that video. Crypto Tro, I'm out of here.